If you sit all day and still feel wiped out by the evening, it usually isn't your sleep or your coffee. It's your chair. A seat that doesn't support you forces your body to brace and hold itself up for 8 straight hours, and that hidden effort is exhausting, even though it never feels like exercise. Fix the support, and a lot of that drain goes away. Now, I've sat in over 200 office chairs, and the thing that almost nobody connects to this, you can do nothing physical all day and still end up more tired than if you've been on your feet. It feels backwards. You didn't run anywhere, you didn't lift anything, you sat. So why do you feel so tired? I get this question more than almost any other, and the answer is rarely what people expect. Now, you're probably blaming the wrong thing. When you're drained after a day at your desk, you reach for the usual suspect, right? Bad sleep, too much screen time, not enough coffee, or maybe too much coffee. Maybe you've started telling yourself it's just your age catching up. Those are the reasonable guesses. They're also usually wrong. The real reason, your body never stops working. Here's what's actually happening. A chair that doesn't support you isn't a place where you rest. It's a place where you hold yourself up. Think about it. If your lower back has nothing solid behind it, your back muscles take over all day. If your seat's too deep, the front edge digs into your legs and you shift and brace to get comfortable. Now, if your arms have nowhere to rest, your shoulders and your neck stay switched on for hour after hour. None of this feels like effort in the moment. It's low grade and constant, and you don't even notice it. But your muscles are doing real work here the entire time, and that work costs energy. By the afternoon, you're tired and you're not sure why, because you've never felt yourself working at it. That's where the tiredness comes from. It's not in your head. It's your back, your hips, and your shoulders doing work all day that you never signed up for. And yes, you should still get up. Let me get the obvious here out of the way, because it's the first thing that people will definitely throw back at me. Sitting all day is bad for you. Full stop. I get it. You should get up, move, take breaks, walk around. None of that is in question. I'm not telling you that you should skip it, but here's what nobody says out loud. Taking breaks from a bad chair doesn't fix a bad chair. Think about the math here. You're up for 5 minutes an hour if you're disciplined about it, right? That leaves 55 minutes of bracing and compensating in the seat. You sit back down in the same exact problem. The break feels good for a minute, and then the drain picks up right where you left off. So you can do everything right on the movement side and still end up at the end of the day wiped, because the thing that you keep returning to is working against you the entire time. Breaks help. They just don't cancel out 8 hours in a chair that makes your body hold itself up. The part most people never connect. Here's the part that matters though. The problem isn't really sitting. People like to say that sitting is the new smoking, but I think that misses it. The problem is sitting in something that makes your body compensate. Sitting in a chair that actually holds you with your back supported, your feet grounded, and your arms resting, your muscles get to relax. They stop bracing. It's the same 8 hours and you feel a lot better at the end of them. And this is the reason that we got into refurbishing in the first place. Almost all of the chairs that do this well are going to be well over $1,000, $1,500. So instead, we're able to take these high-end chairs, bring them back to a like new or very close to like new condition with a long warranty for just a fraction of that price. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to buy anything today to test this. Start here. Get your lower back supported. If there's a gap behind the lumbar and your back is doing your chair's job. Close that gap. Even with a rolled towel for now, pay attention to how your back feels at 4 p.m. with the support. Get your feet flat and grounded. Dangling feet or sitting on a seat that's too high cuts that circulation and makes your legs work to stabilize you. Lower the chair or get your feet on something solid like a footrest. Get your arms supported. Your forearms should rest without you raising your shoulders to reach the keyboard. If your shoulders are creeping up by lunch, your arms need that support. Adjust the chair so it holds you, not the other way around. Now, most people will set the chair once and never touch it again. The recline, the seat depth, the arm height, they all exist to take a load off you. Use them. Do those 4 things. See how the evening feels. For a lot of people, that's the answer. The bottom line here, if you've cleaned up your sleep and your caffeine and you're still tired at the end of the evening, stop looking at the obvious stuff. Look at the chair you spend 8 hours in a day in without thinking about it. Your chair is either working for you or working against you. And after 20 years of this, I can tell you the difference is bigger than most people expect until they actually feel it.